In total of the UK sports statues, there are 240 statues of sports people in the UK, of which around 200 are of specific people. The other 40 are just of anonymous people playing sport. Of those 200 who are of specific sports people, only 3 feature female athletes.
I was just thrilled. I think it's in the ideal situation, overlooking the track, which I spent so long collecting the money for building. Sebco honoured me by coming to help unveil it on the day, and he knows how much work I do for my charity, and so he's probably, he and Daley Thompson are the 2 athletes I admire most, and of course Jessica and Denise Lewis, and people who have done multi-events that I admire. Fear and trepidation, because I knew that it was my last opportunity at the Olympic Games, because I was 33, that I knew I'd done all the work, but whether it would all come together at the moment that it matters. In a pentathlon, which was 5 events, you do 3 on the first day and 2 on the second day, and I did 4 personal bests in a pentathlon out of 5 events. Don't know why. I just performed out of my skin. Little girl comes with her mum after school every day to walk the dog, and she got out of the car one day and she ran across and she said, "Are you the real Mary Peters?" Because she has been photographed at the statue so many times. And this morning there were 2 gentlemen having their photograph taken at the statue, and I said, "Do you know that lady?" And they looked and went, "Can we have a photograph with you?"
Dorothy Round was born in Dudley in 1909. Local girl, went to a local school, the girls' high school. She was Wimbledon champion in 1934, 1937, won the Australian Open in 1935, and was a world-renowned coach and played in doubles with Fred Perry. The fact that there are only 3 female statues to sporting heroes in the UK is quite sad. We have had some fantastic female athletes, and we need to really promote sport for all, not just the male members of our population. Dorothy, bless her, is a daughter of Dudley.
It's actually a combination of things that has worked against female athletes being depicted. What it is not is a bias at the stage where people say, we're going to do a statue, let's not do a female athlete. That's not what it is. What it is a combination of the general discrimination against women in sports over the years, and the sorts of sports they've been most discriminated in, and the sorts of sports where you're more likely to get statues.
Historically, male sports have had far more prominence, and although it's not direct discrimination, the reality is it's very much indirect discrimination that women's sports have not had the prominence that they deserve.
Again, it's about visibility and young girls seeing these statues and appreciating what those women have done for their sports. They can visibly see the statue, go away and research that woman, and then it would just make them feel better about, be more accepted about playing sports.
I would say to other mayors and other leaders across the country of councils to look at what your borough, what your area has produced, and be proud of those people and what they have done within your community, and access the funding and let's celebrate everyone.
Well, I always look at football grounds where there tend to be really prominent players and managers from history celebrated outside them. I think of Southampton, where we've got a statue of Ted Bates right outside St Mary's. Actually, what I want to see is women in particular campaigning to see their favourite female sports stars outside the grounds or the arenas that they have competed in the same way that I want to see a 50-50 parliament. I want to see 50% of our statues recognising female sporting achievement.